Or say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another video. I've got a great game to show you today, but before we get into it, a couple of things I want to talk about. I've just caught up on a lot of the messages that you guys have left on my Facebook page and my Patreon page and in the comments. I've spent some time going through them, and there's a few things I just want to mention here before we get into the action. I showed a video a little while ago. Are you sick of it? It featured a player, Smoker's Wagon, from the S300E clan, and the video was just me ranting about Russian bias in the game, and just another player, another clan showed the game, talked about what I wanted to talk about, but I didn't know that there was a story involving this clan until I went through a lot of my messages, and I've got a message from Matt, who is also a member of the clan, who brought me up to speed, and I just want to share it with you guys. And it's a very sad news. The founder, Mickey, unexpectedly passed away. And Matt sent me the message and just said, Klaus, do you mind just shouting out the clan on one of your videos? And so here I'm doing that for you. And I thought you guys, look, there's the emblem of the clan on the screen. And if you're interested, they want to keep the clan going, and they're dwindling in numbers. So you can go on the, if you're on the EU server, and just search through the clans, and if nothing else, maybe you could just leave some kind words, send them a message or something. Apparently the Mickey's widow still joins TeamSpeak and hangs out with these guys. You know what it's like when you're in a clan and you're playing every night, and even though you don't see the people, you're talking to them all the time, and it was a lot of camaraderie, and you build up a connection that runs much deeper than just the stupid video game. So Matt, thanks for sending me that message, and all you guys on the S300E clan, shout out to you guys. On a happier note here, I found a couple of things that made me chuckle a little bit. I didn't know, you guys, if you ever go onto my Facebook page, there's a visitor post section, and I haven't really looked at it closely, but you guys have been sending me some pretty cool pictures, like Pablo sent me this one, and he's reading about American tanks while slurping coffee. And Ed, we'll just call you Eddie, and it looks to me like Eddie has been ammo racked. No fun for you! And there's another Ed. There's two Eds. I don't think that they're related. No fun for you! And I love all this stuff. The whole spectrum, from the fun stuff to the sad stuff. It really makes you remember that there is a face behind each one of these little pixel tanks that we watch on the screen. There's real people playing and real people watching, and just want to say shout out to all you guys. And if you have stuff that you want to share, probably the best place to go is my Facebook page in the visitors section. I don't know, Matt, maybe you want to post something in there and people can go check that out, or if you have some pictures or things you want to share, I'll try and make an effort to have a look more often and share some of the stuff on some videos as well. Meti7 from the Weifu clan. Shout out to you guys! He's driving his ISU 152. Russian. TD. And I picked this game because he's a pretty nice camo. I like it. Look at that. The blue swirling stuff. To actually stand out like a sore thumb. But it gives you a what is it, a +3 percentage point increase in your concealment. Because, you know, why not? Why not? The skins, did you know you can turn them on and off? You can, but I like them. I think that's kind of, one thing I do like is, look at the camo on that guy right beside him there. That's pretty hot stuff. Some of these really cool, the camo. Why do we call it camo? Well, the paint job. I like the paint job. All right, how do you say your name? Medi7? Mete? Let's just call you Met. And he's driving a TD, and he's on cliff, and he's going to go camp in this spot that Wargaming has provided on both sides of the map. One spot here and one spot in the south that's kind of symmetrical. It used to be this side only had the spot, but then they had, and you know, too many people camped there, and it kind of ruined the gameplay. So then, to fix it, they added another spot on the other side. So now just as many TDs on the enemy team can camp there, and so you can have camping on both sides, and then it's even. all right, and you noticed the Weifu, I shouted you guys out. I didn't do the screaming shout, but And I have no idea where your clan's from or what you do or what you people are like or what you do on your spare time. It's no business of mine, however weird it is. But I did shout you out, you know? So, just want to mention that. What's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen in this game? You know what? Oh, let's see. There you go. That's what's going to happen. Now, this spot and the spot to the south. Why are they here? Well, you know, when you put spots like this on a map, these maps they carefully design all these maps, right? And they've got these spots. People are just going to sit in these spots, and anyone who tries to play the game, get off! You got tanks with guns that can, like a shit barn, one of those FV whatever, that does 1800 damage per shot, or one of the stealthy, the Swedish TDs, or even these TDs with huge guns and high pen, especially the ones that have heat so the pen doesn't drop off with distance, or hash. You know, of course they're going to sit here, and oh, he does not know how lucky he is. Of course they're just, and there's TDs on the opposite side that are just sitting there, and then the rest of the player base that's just trying to play the game, right? So, so the question is, do these camping, elevated, secluded, overpowered spots ruin the game, or are they good for the game? Now, it does not matter what the correct answer is, because there is no correct answer. It's all a matter of opinion. Some people say, oh, I love this spot. I go there, I have great games. Other people say, fuck, every time I play this map, I go poke in the middle, I get shot by invisible TDs camping. You know, so there's varying opinions. So that there's no right or wrong answer. The question, or it's not a question, the result, the thing you have to think about, I'm tapping my finger on my forehead here, is that when you're playing this map, you have to realize that there will always be big guns, especially, you just have to look at your list and the last known positions of enemies on the map, and you'll see the 2 or 3 people that have not been detected yet. Chances are they're at the base or here, or the southern equivalent position. So you can pretty much deduce who will be camping in these spots halfway through the game. And then you have to realize when you're playing, the map is, look at the view range circles. You know, you can see to the middle, or you could render people to the middle. You have to realize that if you push the middle, pushing past the middle into the open is not a good idea. So it changes the way you have to approach the map. The way it works is the team that you quote unquote is aggressive and pushes over the middle. If there's people camping here, you're just going to get blown to smithereens. All right? So it's not called playing aggressively. It's called playing recklessly on this map. There's other maps that you can push past the middle and get into various cover of buildings and obstacles and terrain. This map, no, you can't. If you push past kind of the middle line, divide this map with a horizontal line in the middle. If you push past the middle, you're going to get shit on by people in this position. The only place you can push past the middle is on kind of that east side. You see that? And there's some enemies that have pushed past. But now that they come, as soon as this guy comes around the corner, these overpowered positions back here and the equivalent one on the other side are just, they change the way you, oh, let's watch this. Let's watch. Does he get the, he doesn't get the shot. He doesn't get the shot. Anyone that gets detected and pushes past the middle is gonna pay. So you have to be very patient on maps like this. You have to think about what you're doing. And if you're artillery, just pound these positions. That's what you got to do. Oh, look at that. He actually did not penetrate. Is he not shooting HE? Oh, he didn't penetrate. Did he shoot a Russian tank? I missed that. He didn't penetrate. Okay, let's see if he penetrates this one. How about, let's carefully, how about so many targets to choose from? Can you just pick one and shoot? No, there's some people that are past the middle. Yeah, this guy, he's gone way past the middle. And oh, Geronimo! There we go, holy shit! Well, that's how you get out of there. The Scorpion stayed up there. Why did he leave? Oh, okay, there's 3 artillery. That's why he left. That Scorpion's gonna pay. He's gonna pay. Unless he's not detected. I don't know. But yeah, so just to think about your play style, especially early on in the game. When you want to get to that middle ridge line and you want to poke over to get those few shots, it may not be worth it. Now at the end of the game, middle to end, you start winning. You may, if you push in force, right? If 4, 5, or 6 of you can push through the open ground, then they can't kill all of you. So going together is good. This is one of those maps that when you're winning near the end of the game, if you go one at a time, leaving 15, 20 seconds in between each of you so that the enemy has time to reload, it's not a good idea. It's not going to work out too well. All right, that's all I have to say about the map. That's all I have to say about the map. What is Met doing here? Uncle Traveling Met. He's pushing down this tree, setting up another little sniper cubby hole, push down the other. He's very meticulous. Look at him. Oh, he pushed down trees, and the artillery the enemy was set up for counter battery, saw the trees fall, and took a shot. Blind shot, and actually now if artillery would have been blind shotting that camping spot, would have annihilated that Scorpion. 3 artillery per team. The 3 of them, can imagine if there was teamwork and the 3 of them said, hey, ping the map, Amy here, or typed in chat, let's all 3 of us shoot the little camping spot. What is it? What is it? 2, 3, 4. A5 and K5. If the 3 of you got together and said, ready, 3, 2, 1, fire, you would just obliterate the campers. That would be fun. I want to play artillery now and just do that. Wait till I get this map and just, I'll suggest it, and the other guys will say, your mom, screw you, play your own game. There you go, take that. Now they're pinging his location. Oh, he's pinging, someone's pinging the GW Panther, letting him know that the enemy artillery is at K1. This is a close game. It's 10-11. And old Met is still almost full HP, just a little splash I think he's received so far. And he's on the move. So let's take, let's reassess here. He's got 2 artillery on his team, and it's he and a charioteer. What do the enemies have? They have 3 artillery and 2 TDs. So it's just the camping TDs and the artillery who have survived. I rest my case. What does that tell you? Actually, I didn't have a case, but what does that tell you? The campers and the SPGs who did not propel themselves, because they never propelled themselves, they're still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh, there's an SPG that propelled himself. There you go. Go back to the ground. Why would you propel yourself there? I understand. I say that P stands for propelled, and you should propel yourself. I realize that, but why propel yourself into the open? Propelling yourself is what you propel yourself towards your teammates so they can protect you. You don't propel yourself just, Claus said P stands for propel, so I'm going to start propelling. And guys, I hope he didn't propel himself because he heard me saying he should. I think he just propelled himself because he got bored, and he's part of the 97%, okay? Let's leave it at that. Okay, so oh, look at that. He has spotted. Oh, he bounced that shot. It just took a damage gun and all. Just whip it around. Snap! Oh, I have no turret gun is damaged. Snap! He's Russian, no problem. And it's 12-12. There's still pinging going on. There's a whole lot of pinging going on. And he is, okay, tracks up. Now the Crusader is propelling himself. What would you do in this situation? There's a Scorpion G. Where do you think that Scorpion G is? He has not been spotted all game. Do you think possibly he's in that overpowered camping position? Right down there. At K4? K5? Is it possible? Wow. It might be. Either that or he hasn't moved. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe he's AFK. That's the other part. Why would you play a tier 8 premium tank and be AFK? And if it's away from computer, why is it a K? You know? I guess it's keyboard. Away from keyboard. Why the hell is it away from keyboard? Why isn't it AFC? I don't know, I'm just saying. Okay. His two SPGs are propelling themselves. This is good. This is good. But if he spots someone, they better be ready to shoot, for crying out loud. With the Scorpion, they shouldn't move up too far because the Scorpion will out-detect them and one-shot them. So now they've stopped. Oh, he's charging in. The Scorpion can't be there. No, he would have taken a hit. So the Scorpion is AFK. He can't be up in that spot. There he is. And now the artillery can have their way with him. Come on, artillery. That's, well, one shot from them. And the artillery missed, of course. Did 0. And he's disappeared. And the other artillery shot, we do not know. And he has not moved. Let's see what happens. How did he only roll for 400 on a Scorpion? Because he hit the tracks. Tracks absorb the explosive energy of the shells and they reduce the... Stupid mechanic. Of course the shot won't go through the track, right? Because the track is pretty much hollow. Except for the little thin thing that goes around. Like those Field vehicles. You shoot them with a 152 millimeter gun and just a flat tire. Huh. All right, artillery is pre-aimed. Look at those two guys, the Crusader and the Panther. They are I would just drive down there and try and get the spotting assist to get more XP. Like drive right into the cap and try and spot. Okay, let's watch Met. Where are the two enemies? You know what, they may have propelled themselves. Maybe they're gonna cap. I don't think they're here. His SPGs better start propelling themselves. This is... All the SPGs in this game have propelled themselves. Oh, there's one. He didn't propel himself to shit. How did he... He was turning. Like he hadn't even spotted him. Oh, and he's stunned. So the other SPG has... They're not going to find him. Should they drive around looking? Now, someone types in a chat correctly that the only way to win is to cap. He's getting in the cap. Getting in the cap. And he cannot win this game now. He needs 1 minute and 30. Luckily, his two teammates in SPGs do understand that P stands for propelled. And they strategically propelled themselves in an effort to help win this game. 2 of them in cap. 3 of them in... Teamwork. Teamwork! Remember on this map, if there's any hope of having teamwork and you're playing an SPG and there's 2 other ones, pound those overpowered camping spots. Pound the shit out of them. K5 and A5. Those 2 elevated camping spots. Just have your way. You'll get so much blind every game. There's someone there every game. And it's a victory for Matt. Sorry. Whatever the hell you... Mete from the Weifu clan. He made credits. It was a great game. Look at the flowers. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And if you're repeat viewers and you haven't yet, subscribe. You know, that would help me if you subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you next time.